So I'm just going to point out the white elephant in the room.
The fornicating?
You heard that too, right? I wasn't the only one.
I definitely heard that.
Okay. I feel we should, talk about it. Because did not feel like their kind of love. It felt more like...
One did sound a little less heavy.
Yeah. It felt pained is what I'm thinking.
Like, it went from, like, walrus to pissed off jaguar.
So,
like, real quick.
So I'm thinking, and this is... let me tell you, Johnson is a good guy, right? He's nice. He's helped us with the stuff.
It's amazing. He's helped me my entire life.
The only thing is, though, if he's really up to something shady, I feel we should be the ones to call him out on it. I mean, anonymous...
True, but, I mean, we got to be totally sure, because Johnson...
But it has to be him. He's the only person who lives there.
I don't know.
And he doesn't bring
so
people
much
over.
For us. I mean, you can't deny that.
Okay, have you ever seen him bring over a woman? Once. Like, he's always been just alone. That was the only time I've ever heard a woman in his house, and it was someone who seemed really, pained and screaming.
He could have been watching TV, dude.
That was loud. I could hear it like in my room.
He really likes Girls Dragon Tattoo.
It wasn't like that though. Does he have? I don't even. He's poor. He doesn't have that kind of a speaker system that can even support that kind of volume.
It's true.
I mean, he still watches.
He's using like those little like desktop.
Yeah, there's like his TV's on what this.
That's true.
So, it's got to be what I think it is, and if it is, I feel we should call someone. I mean, if we do call, I don't want to say, hey, this is I want to give it a pseudo or anonymous.
I feel like we should talk to him first before we start accusing.
Because then he's gonna try to cover it up. He's gonna skip town. If he knows that someone knew about it, he's gonna skip town right away.
What if we go up there and see if there's like a dead woman?
Well, I mean, I suppose, but it's kind of dangerous.
You got quiet pretty abruptly, if I remember right.
It did.
And
it did.
Personally, I don't know if you're on board with this. If you're not, I could probably just do it by myself. I could put the body in the trash so we can forget about this. Cause
that's a terrible idea.
Johnson then
no. That's an awful idea.
Or go to jail.
If you're going to deal with a body, if you find a body, you're calling the police. I'm calling the police. I'm not going to let you just take a body and throw it in the trash.
Well, but if Johnson created it.
Especially if Johnson created it, I'm calling the cop. That guy is dangerous. If he actually has a dead...
But he's such a good guy. He buys us pizza all the time.
So, he killed somebody. I mean, he potentially killed someone.
Potentially. That's a big word right there.
It's a strong possibility to me. I mean, look at the facts, okay? He's a single guy. He doesn't spend a lot of time with other people. He spends a lot of time alone.
Well, maybe he's making a change. And maybe he was like
so new at it. Screaming.
Well, so new at it that she would or maybe he was like really good.
Well, I mean, that's a possibility, but do you really think that guy...
Like maybe he was so sheltered that he just chose a total sadomasochist and just went for it.
I don't know. That sounds a little...
I mean, I've heard people that like, casting irons on their...
Yes, but he's not... Okay. I feel that this is something that just needs to be done. Let's just get over with and just call, say, hey, we heard something funny. Maybe you could check it out. We don't have to say that it was rape or anything.
Okay, so let me do the calling.
I'm going to do the calling.
I'm going to call him right now.
I'm worried you're going to... Don't mention our names. Do not mention...
Hey, Johnson, it's Dylan.
Oh.
How you doing?
Don't mention my name. Do not mention my name.
Oh, yeah, I'm just here with Dave. He's cool.
I'm going to...
Okay, yeah. No, we're down here, downstairs, wondering, we heard you, make a noise last night, so we're wondering, if you killed someone. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh! Okay.
What?
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. All right.
What happened?
Yeah, he fucking killed her. There's a dead woman up there.
Okay, listen. Hey, fucking wake up.
What?
Look at this bill. This is from the Water Bureau, okay? I wasn't taking this many showers.
Yeah, about that.
About what?
Have you ever heard of flushing your fish down the toilet?
Yeah?
Well, do you remember Frederick?
Yeah, that was one fucking fish.
Yeah, well, we flushed him down the toilet.
Okay, so that's one flush. Why is the bill like 3 times what it should be?
That's where I'm getting to.
Okay.
Came back.
Like, up the toilet?
Yes.
Okay, and...
Larger than he once was. To the point where he's sitting in our bathtub right now reading a comic book that I gave him because he was unsettled and obviously, I mean. But the thing is, I gave him one of your comic books and I think he's folding the pages.
Okay, that is not okay with me, man. Which one? Amazing Spider-Man issue 1?
No, it was Megadeth Man.
Ah, fuck that. I don't care. I was actually mean to get rid of it.
Well, yeah, but it was the issue 1.
Issue 1. Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
I feel like going in there and kicking his ass.
I would not.
How
He's
big?
Really big.
How big?
Like, you ever seen, like, a Photoshopped picture of Arnold with, like, triple steroids?
No, but I can imagine what that's like.
He's, like, pulsating. He has arms, basically, which is how he's reading the comic book, by the way. And he's so strong, he's, like, really folding them tight, so I don't think he could unfold them.
You know what?
What?
You gave him my fucking comic. Why don't you fix
okay, what am I supposed to do?
Go
I've
back
got
in
a
there.
giant ass
Honestly, you were
fish
talking to
that
him.
wanted to read
You were
a
talking to
graphic
him.
novel, and I didn't know what
you were
else
out
to
of
do.
graphic novels. I know
don't-
you got
sold, well,
hundreds.
you know, I sold a bunch of mine to pay for the tomato paste that we needed for our dinner last night. Thank you.
That dinner sucked. You burnt our pizza.
I burnt it out of love.
Why the fuck would you burn it out of love?
I thought you liked burnt pizza. You've always said you like it crispy, and one time when I made it black, you're like,
Okay,
oh,
listen.
I like that.
When you char a
Yes,
pizza, you
yes.
just want to get the bottom of the crust. The bottom of the crust.
Well, I thought
yeah,
you wanted it to
how,
where it's like a chip.
No, I didn't.
Can't get enough of that Domino's crunch.
What? Is that a jingle?
Oh my God, you wrote it! You remember last,
That
like,
shit.
5 years you were a jingle writer, and you wrote it about the crispy pizza from Domino's.
Well,
the one
guess-
that crunches in your mouth.
Sorry, that was Pizza Hut. Domino's didn't want to use me because I went to a competitor.
Ah, that's
Duh.
right.
They're not going to have,
They were pissed. They were. Oh, you know what? We still have a giant fish in our bathroom. What are we gonna do about that?
I told you. Okay, he talks to you. He always did.
Yeah, but he was a nice guy. But right now he's like so roided out that he's like spewing obscenities and racial epithets. It's kind of sucks, really. I was disturbed, and I'm not even a race.
Well,
you know.
Well, okay, it's my fucking comic book. You weren't supposed to give it to him.
True.
Obviously.
I agree on that.
So
Note.
why am I going to have to rectify this mistake? Okay, and first of all,
Because
you should have pressed the strong flush button. You pressed the number 1 button. You know, it's a fucking fish. You got to treat it like poo.
I
like
know,
the Canadian
I know, I
toilets,
should have treated it
which
like
we
poop,
have.
but
Press the number 2 button.
I didn't want him to think that I thought he was poop. See,
He was
he was
dead.
crying when I flushed him. I forgot. I didn't tell you.
You
that
flushed him. He was alive.
I forgot about that.
He was
yeah.
alive.
Yeah.
Why'd you fucking flush him?
He pissed me off.
What did he say?
He was talking about how in Star Wars, Lando Calrissian wasn't in the first one.
So
He was pissed about it, and I was like, "Well, it's because his character wasn't introduced yet, you stupid shit." But he didn't realize that because he's really dumb. He thought that they could have gone back and added him into the footage. Which
okay,
I
listen,
think is weird.
listen.
Like he wanted to
Lando-
take Chewbacca's place. 'Cause he
Lando-
thought that the connection
hello,
between him
hello,
and
I'm
Han
talking.
was better.
Lando is only on Cloud City until Return of the Jedi.
Well, he's
When he
basically
comes-
he's
flies
got
the
like one of
Millennium
those,
Falcon.
you know, the belts because he's got like the house arrest on Cloud 2.
Exactly.
Because
and he's the mayor, so
well,
why would he ever like? You can't
he
leave.
had a lot of
You're on
robberies
City.
like on Tatooine and all that, so they locked
No,
him
he
on that
didn't.
planet. He's actually stuck there. He's a real nice guy, but he's had some trouble.
Wait, is
in his
he in
past.
Carbonite?
He was.
He was.
He got out, and then that's when he was in house arrest on.
Wait. Oh my God. So like Leia unfroze him too. So it's like she loves both of them.
Menage a trois.
Dude,
Star Wars was a seedy picture before.
who's calling you? Oh my God.
Sally Mankins. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, what am I gonna do?
I bet it's that Casey guy.
No, it's the fucking fish. He somehow has a cell phone now.
Wait.
And he's gonna keep texting me, and he sends really weird pictures of himself.
Dude, okay, but first of all, think about this.
Like when he was small and he sent those pictures, I couldn't really tell what was going on. But now that he's big, I can see some things.
He's a fish still. Even if he's big, he's got one of these. This is like a fin, right? So the only thing you could realistically do is press
fins.
call.
Don't go inside and make other things that have fins.
What are you saying? He's got penis fins?
And
Why would you sit on John?
I was sitting on John's face.
Because you have a vagina?
I have a vagina. I didn't really want to tell you that, but I guess I feel you kind of forced that out of me.
Why else would you sit on someone's face unless you wanted cunnilingus?
Because I accidentally fell on top of him. And I wasn't ready to tell you that.
Oh, what a convenient excuse.
I don't care, really, honestly. What you're talking about is insane. And it's just overall maddening.
Well, if it's so insane, then why don't you do it?
I've already done it. I've done it twice over. Reminds me of something. I was on my way to the dentist today, actually. And I was on the bus, and a homeless guy died on the bus. Yeah, he was just sitting there, and he was right next, like as close as you are to me, and he just tipped over, and he was dead. And he stunk really bad, and it just ruined my whole day because the side of my body smelled like this dead homeless guy.
Okay, but you have to ask the question, why did he just keel over like that, you know?
It was his time, I guess. What
are you talking about?
was
You
his
mean
time to die.
like he was 90? There's just natural causes like...
Well, for one thing, he was a homeless guy. Homeless people don't have the healthiest, you know.
Yeah, but he had money to get on a bus, so it's like, why didn't he buy food first or water, whatever he needed to keep living?
I don't know that. Why are you asking me? I'm the guy who just...
I'm asking you because you're the only person that can tell me this first-hand info.
Okay,
I can't interview him now.
First of all, I'm sorry this is such a terrible thing for you. It happened to me. You had nothing to do with this. I don't know why you're so...
Go on.
Well, you're saying you had something to do with this, right?
No, I'm saying go on because you don't want to talk about my topic. So why don't you just
I'm not
finish
talking
your
about your topic
goddamn
because
story?
it has nothing to do with mine. I had the experience. The homeless person died on me, and he got his piss on my leg.
Really?
Yes,
Well,
and there's blood in it too.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm not going to touch that shit.
It was jelly, like piss jelly. It was so old. He had not changed his pants for so long that there's piss jelly.
What do you do with that? I hope you cleaned it off before even sitting on my goddamn couch.
One of these things is not like the other.
That was really awkward.
Anyway,
I'm not
I
sure.
mean, I guess the moral of the story is homeless people suck, you know?
And we should kill them all.